How to stop overthinking. The first time I started overthinking was when I first got into my relationship. At first, everything felt perfect. Everything seemed perfect. I felt great. The experience of having a relationship for the first time was truly epic. And I did not regret it, of course. But there was a lot of mistakes that I did. But the worst thing that happened in my relationship is when I realized that I'm a kind of person that I overthink a lot, which led me to start feeling stressed. Matter of fact, I felt so stressed that my fucking hair started to fall. I started to bald at 16 years old? That was not great. And I knew that. The first thing that came to my mind is to try and solve this problem and talk with my partner. But I couldn't solve the problem. The thoughts just continued to come in and just dwell in my head. Just kept on ruminating in my mind, and there were nights where I was so stressed, I was overthinking so much that I sometimes started to cry. I felt miserable. But then I realized, okay, I cannot solve the problem, but what's one thing that I can do, and it's to remove it completely. I had a problem and I removed it. And then when I had my first breakup, and before the breakup I saw a lot of videos about breakups being bad and you will feel sad and stuff, but I felt happy because the pain that I had suffered in that relationship was so big that it was not worth suffering for the relationship, for having status of having a partner. So, after the breakup, I felt amazing. Everything felt incredible. But of course, if you are stressed or overthinking about something that you cannot remove, well, what you can do is make it a little less bad for you. I remember I saw some comments on my videos that I cannot remove school. Yes, you cannot remove school, but you can make it less stressful for you. Maybe you can try and avoid some homework. Maybe homework makes you stressed. You can avoid certain tasks that are not required for the thing you want to study in the future. Let's say you want to be a mechanic. If you want to fix cars, you do not need geography. So do not put all the effort, all your soul, heart, and everything into the geography just because you want to fix cars. Make it a little less daunting for you. Another thing that helped me a lot with my overthinking was talking about the things with my family and friends. I remember I got my first hate comment on YouTube, and I felt very bad. I felt like the world is falling for me, and my YouTuber's career is finished. But it wasn't. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I spoke with my friend, I spoke with my mother, and they reassured me that it's not as bad as you think, because those haters that commented on my videos probably didn't understand my message. And well, my videos are not for everybody. So, that being said, I have this course that I have put all of my knowledge into for just figuring out how you want to live, how to be more happy, how to just feel great again, how to find your passion, how to find the thing you want to do in life, how to feel happy. I put all of my knowledge in that video, and if you're interested, first link in the description, click it right now and see you there. So, see ya.